Hello, this is Luke from Cold War Collectors, and I'm going to bring you a video here today. It's about my Dutch military gear. So, let's start. Let's start with this, because this is just kind of not a part of anything. It's like not... I don't really use it with any of the other stuff. I don't use it in an impression. It's more so just kind of something I got just because. What it is a gas mask. It's the Dutch Model K, and these were used from the 50s till 1973 when it was replaced, and I'll tell you about that later. Let me pull it out of the bag real quick here. Now here's the inside of the bag, and then here's the back. It's missing the little wire hanger. It's supposed to have the M1910 wire hanger, and you attach to the belt, and then it should have straps, but it didn't come with any of that, but whatever. The main thing is that it's the bag. There's a bag over here that I set aside. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. It's underneath the pack. This bag is the Belgian gas mask bag. A lot of times I see people saying that this is the bag for the Model K, but that's not the case. The Model K, that is the proper bag. This is not the proper bag for the Model K. But anyways, I also see those listed as engine like ammo bags and stuff, but they're gas mask bags. And they are Belgian, not French, not Dutch or anything else. They're Belgian. But when I do a video on my Belgian stuff, I can include more information about it. But anyways, here is the Model K. It's a very old-looking mask. I like it a lot. It's pretty neat. Let me take... I don't remember if the filter has any markings on it. Yeah, it does. Hold on here. And I don't know what I think that's the... Yeah, that's got to be the date. It's 1957, I'm going to assume. And then there is your... the Model K. I've also seen it referred to as the K-52, which is probably the accurate name, but I know it is the Model K. But anyways, it's kind of dirty inside, but yeah. This was replaced in 1973. And I tend to do late 70s, early 80s, so I don't really need it for any impression. I just got it because I knew they were kind of scarce, and I was already doing a big order from some dude, and he had it, and it was cheap. I think it was like €30, which is, I don't remember how much that is, $40, $45. I don't know. That's like a estimate. I'm not for sure. I think the euro is 1 point... I don't know, but either way, it's a little bit more than 30. Like 30 euros is, let's say, $40. I don't know, but anyways, it was not that expensive. And I knew they were scarce, and I knew that eventually I would want to do 60s and maybe 70. I'd eventually want to do 60s and 70s, early 70s, and when I'd want it, I wouldn't be able to get it. So I figured I'd go ahead and get it now. So I did. And I can get another bag easily. I've seen a few on eBay, which is weird, but the masks don't seem to be very common. And the reason I say that like $40 was cheap, because I mean that's not super cheap, but I saw someone was selling one for like $100, and then I've seen a few on eBay, and they're like 150 or so, and I don't want to pay that much. I probably wouldn't pay that much, to be honest. But yeah, I got that, and I'm not using it for any impression, but I just got it just to get it, because, I'm an NBC collector as well, so it's just a cool item. It's a cool mask. I really enjoy it. It's pretty neat. But yeah, that's enough about that. Now let's go to the next thing. And I've got more stuff than what's up here. I just put what's up here for now, because it's what I've got. I didn't want to overcrowd it. So the cover, this shovel looks, it's a shovel. It looks very familiar, and the reasoning is that this is a U.S. cover. But they did use the U.S. covers. I don't know if they sorry. I don't know if they had Dutch covers, but I do know that they did use U.S. covers as well. Because the dude that I bought the shovel and a lot of my Dutch stuff from, because I got I did a big order from this Dutch guy. He's pretty cool. But anyways, he said that because he got a lot of this stuff from a veteran, like his duffel bag and all that he went through. But anyways, he said that the one that was in there was U.S. He checked the NSN number or whatever, and it was U.S. And that was from a Dutch veteran who served in late 80s, I believe. So, I mean, they did use U.S. covers. But the one, he said it was broken, so he wasn't going to bother sending it. I used my own, and it's 2002. And this is the one I used for my US 80s impression as well, but I just keep the shovel in there because I don't have a US military shovel. I had one of those crappy Taiwan, repro knockoff things, and I tossed that out because it was garbage. Because it was like, I used it once just because, and it was already bending. It was really not good. And I'm pretty sure the cover's not legit military either. Yeah. But anyways, I do need to get a proper one, an 80s dated one, but for now, this will do, because it's the exact same. Let me pull a shovel out. It is the exact same as... the US one, except the green. It's green instead of black. There's marking, and then there's another marking on the other side. KL 87, and KL is Koninklijke Landmacht. I'm sorry for my horrible pronunciation, but it's Royal Army in Dutch. Koninklijke Landmacht. Koninklijke Landmacht. That sounds right, but probably pronounced wrong. But either way, KL, which is Royal Army, and that's the Dutch Army, and then the 87 is the year, obvious. I mean, that's pretty much about it for that. Now, you see these clipped directly on the belt. I've seen them on the very back and then slightly on the left, but Dutch web gear, which we'll get to in a little while, is very random. It doesn't seem like they had very strict regulations towards it, because I've seen it just kind of a mixture of stuff. We'll talk about that later. Now let's go to the canteen. This is actually one of the nicer covers. They also come in, what's it called? Oh, wait, going back to this. This was, the folding shovels were introduced in 1978 for the Dutch Army, and they were, they replaced like a wooden, long wooden handle one, the standard one. They replaced that, and they... Like, most of their stuff that they introduced like a new type of gear in like 1984, and it took a little while to be issued in, which I'll show you later. But these were issued rather quickly. They were given out to the troops rather quickly. They replaced the wooden shovels really quick. So these would be, you'd see these by early 80s. Back to this. This is one of the nicer covers. There's another one that, like I was talking about, that 84 style gear, or 83 style, like Playmobil is what they called it. It's got another name. It's like plasticky almost. And when I show you the pack, you've probably seen these before, because they're pretty common in the surplus market. But anyways, this is one of the nicer covers, because there's another one that doesn't have this trim, and it's just like lesser quality. But anyways, it's got the lift the dots, and it's in, I don't remember what exactly that says, but it's in Dutch. Probably says lift the dot or pull here or something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, on the back you've got the code, and then you've got the wire hanger. And now let me open it and grab the items real quick. So, now, there's the inside, and here's the canteen. And this is also 1987. So, then, let's see, here's the bottom. Nothing special. It's very similar. Actually, I've got one right on my side here. Oh no, that's attached to something here. It's very similar to the US ones. It's about the same size. Oh, seriously? It'll keep falling over. Although, I think the US one's a tad bit bigger. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks... Yeah, I think the US one's a tad bit bigger. But this one's a lot lighter as well. Maybe that's because it's smaller. Apparently. I assume they were the same size, but now that I look at it, I'm pretty sure they're not. But maybe they are. I don't know. But anyways, here's the cup. The cup is 1958 dated. And it's got the handle. Pretty simple. So that does it for that. Now let me push those back. Here we've got pack number 1. I've got 2 other packs, but this is the one that I use the most for my impressions. Oh, what just fell? Oh, my pen. It has nothing to do with anything. So, the pack, if you know anything about British military equipment during World War II, you'll recognize this instantly. It is Dutch. This one's Dutch, but it's modeled off of the pattern. Seriously, stay up. It's modeled after the Pattern 37 World War II British equipment. As a lot of NATO, but European nations did. They either followed the US style or the British style, or like the Dutch, they kind of mixed both. With the US style canteens and shovels, and British style packs, belts, and suspenders. And Canadian gas masks. But anyways, once you look in here, there's the stuff that you can't really... Well, you can see it better on camera than you can in person. But anyways, you know. Now, it's got 5 straps, or things, 5 tabs for 5 straps. And I have 3 straps. I don't know where they are right now. Like an idiot, I bought 3, thinking the top part only had 3. And I thought the bigger pack, the large pack instead of the small pack, I thought the large pack had 5, and the small pack had 3. No, the small pack has 5. And what you do is, apparently they did carry sleeping bags frequently, and then they also had shelter house. So the sleeping bag you would carry up there. Or, yeah. So anyways, if you go on the back here, you've got the straps that you attach the L straps to, which become the backpack straps, basically. I'll show you all this because I've got it in here. Now let me show you the inside. It's divided into 3 pockets. Small, large. And I don't know exactly what went in here, but I'm going to assume similar to the World War II British, which would have like the mess kit and ration. Oh, and like the Danish one as well, which I have a Danish set, which I'll do a video on a later date. But anyways, like rations and spare underwear and socks and mess kit and that type of thing. I'm not sure. Let's pull out what we have in here. These are the L straps, and one of these is World War II British. That's been Blancoed. And it's the only one I've got. The other one's Dutch. Like, the person I bought this from sent me like a bunch of weird, random straps. But this one's Dutch, and it even has... I think it has the KL on here, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. But it is Dutch. It's got the... It's black, fitting, or metal parts, and, that type of thing. But the other one is World War II British, because it's got the silver, or not silver, brass, instead of the black, which post-war they painted them black. And then also it's tan, and then it's been Blancoed. So that's kind of neat, but it's just one, so if it had been a full set, I'd be a bit more happy about that. Now, I don't know if, since the pack is Dutch and one of these straps is Dutch, I don't know if this was used with it and that just happened to be like, they just happened to use it. Because, it is Blanco, so it looks the part. But at the same time, why would they just give you one strap? I guess if the other one's fine, but I don't know. I really don't know. But I use it because it's all I've got for the time being. Now, let's see what else we've got here. These are my straps. I've just rigged them up here. Just attach them to each other, but these are all 3 Dutch. Nothing special about those. And then I'm going to end the video here because I can't go over 15 minutes. I'll see you in part 2.